Okay, so we're just going to start with the feet nice and wide. I'm just going to do a few little stretches into the legs first. Good, so just make sure you're not going to slip too much. Okay, when you're ready, we're just going to come down to one side. And then to the other. So just going to slowly go from side to side. So you're sitting back into the hips. And then if you're able to, you're just going to start touching a little bit lower. So maybe reaching down towards the floor. And then we're just going to hold on one side, so you're just going to go as low as you can go. And if you can, you might want to go all the way down to lift that toe up slightly. Just depends on your mobility. Good, coming up, walking it across to the other side, going low. Again, if you can, go all the way down. Good, coming back to centre. Now we're going to straighten the legs, walk the hands to centre and come up on the fingertips. So you want a nice flat back. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Come down onto the palms if you can, or just go as low as you can. Let that head go nice and heavy. Inhale, come up. Exhale, lower down. Good, inhale up. Last one. Exhale down. Good. Coming back up. Not all the way up, just coming up to a flat back. Walk the feet in slightly. We're going to bend the knees, drop the hips down. We're going to come up, rotate the arms. Good, and then hinge down, straight legs. Drop the hips, looking forward, come all the way up, rotate the shoulders. Good, back down. Last one. Good, coming all the way up, just bringing the feet together. Good, I'm just going to turn myself around. So you want to come to the end of your mat, because we are going to be stepping back, not quite yet though. Good, so just going to reach all the way up with the arms. Exhale, fold forward, scrape the floor, come all the way up. Exhale. Good, so with each swing, it's like a monkey swing, and you're just letting go of any tension through the body. Exhale, release. So we don't want to take that tension through to the class with us, so we're going to leave it. Last one, this time come down, hang, and just hug the elbows. And just let the head go nice and heavy, just hang there. And you might want to sway from side to side. Just letting that lower back open up. And you might find yourself getting a bit closer to the floor, just as those muscles lengthen and relax. Good, deep breath in, slowly exhale. And just letting yourself come back to centre. We're going to take the hands down onto the floor and we're going to step both legs back. Good, from here we're just going to come up into a down dog. So look through the legs, slight bend in the knees. You're not straight back and straight legged, so slight bend in the knees, pointing your tailbone up to the ceiling. Feeling that stretch in the hamstrings. Good, shift the weight forward, coming up into a high plank. We're going to bring one leg forward. So coming up into a groiner. So you might be strong enough to have that back leg high, or you might want to bring that knee down, okay? So from here, the hand that is next to that foot is going to come up, and you're going to look up to the ceiling. That nice twist through the body, or with that knee high, so the back leg is straight. Bring that hand down That hand is going to go on the inside, so I'm tucking my shoulder into my knee, it's going to support me. I'm going to lift the other arm up and look up to the ceiling. So nice and strong, strengthen the core. Don't worry if you can't hold it. And bring that hand down. Good, we're going to take this foot back into a down dog. Lift the hips, and we're just going to pedal the feet here, stretching the calves. Good, last one each side. Both heels down. Coming forward into that high plank, bring the other leg forward. So we can do all that on the other side. So again, if you want to drop that back knee, you can. Otherwise, hand next to that foot, coming up to the ceiling, twist. Couple of breaths here. Good, slowly bring that hand down. Good, just supporting yourself into this leg. Other hand's going to come up, twist. This might be a little more difficult on this side. One side is always harder than the other. Breathe through, stay strong through the core and through the legs. Good, slowly bring that hand down. Good, taking that leg back. Come up into down dog again. Good, so you can stay with down dog if you want to, or you can take it up into wild thing. So we're going to lift one leg. So we're going to come up into that three-legged dog again. We're going to bend that leg behind us. So you're opening up the hip to the ceiling. So if I look through, I can see my toes. Good, come back down. Good, come back into your down dog. Take a breath. Another deep breath in. And exhale, take that leg up. So other side, three-legged dog to start, and then let that foot drop down behind you. Let that hip open through the front. Slowly bringing that leg back, foot to the floor, down dog, come forward. We're just going to rest for a moment, so bring the knees down, toes together, sit back into child's pose. And just wriggle the hips here, let the head go down. And just take a few breaths here. Good, just slowly bringing yourself up. Walk the hands back in, and then we're going to come up onto all fours. So we're going to start working through the back. So tuck the hips under, we're going to go cat and cow. So tucking through, looking through, and then arching, looking forward, pushing the hips away. Good, and tucking under. And really open up the shoulder blades. And just in your own time with what feels good, you're just going to go from cat to cow. Good, a few more here. Really pulling that spine up to the ceiling and then pushing those hips away. We're going to take this to what I like to call snake. So as well as going up and down, we're going to start moving the hips from side to side. Okay, so coming up and moving the hips at the same time. So you're circling the hips and coming into that can-cow. Just really letting that spine to move in every direction. Really loosening off the hips. Good, and then just take the hips in the opposite direction. Good, really Gently snaking through the spine. Good, last one. Good, and rest there, well done. Oh, just walking the hands back, coming up to sitting. We're going to take the legs out in front. And we're going to start working into the legs. So you'll need your band. So we're going to start with the tada, which is taking the band around the leg. So you want both hands, one hand holding both ends of the strap. This other leg is going to come up. From here, taking this arm out, we're going to make sure you've got enough room to roll down behind you. We're going to roll down and lift this leg up. So rolling down. Good, and then you're just going to let this knee drop open, and you're going to have your hand on that leg to stop it going anywhere. Okay, so from here we're just going to do little circles with the foot, and each time that foot goes round you're going to make that circle bigger. So keep this leg still, it's just this leg that's going around. See how that hip feels? Is it nice and smooth in that hip joint? Getting nice big sweeps now. Taking that leg as far as you can, just using the band to bring it back. Good, last one, bring that foot back to centre. Good, and then start your circles in the opposite direction. Start small, drawing that circle above you with the heel. Increasing the size of that circle each time. Increasing the mobility into your hip. Keep the core nice and tight, stop this other leg moving. Good, start sweeping that leg round as those circles increase. Good, last big circle all the way around, bring that leg back to centre. Now we're going to take a hand around each end of that strap to wrap it round. We're going to work into the hamstring, so take a nice deep breath in. As you exhale, pull that foot towards you. Good, inhale away. Exhale, pull in. And just keep working with that, pulling the foot a little bit closer to you each time. So we're not forcing the stretch, we're just lengthening the muscle and encouraging the muscle each time. 2 more here, and then we're going to hold. Good, so the next exhalation, pull it in and just hold it there. Just breathe into it. Good, just enjoying that stretch down the back of the leg. Good, on the next exhalation we're going to push through the foot and come up to sitting. So deep breath in. Exhale, pull yourself all the way up, sitting nice and tall through that spine. Just bring that foot onto the inside of the leg and just encourage that knee down. Good. So we're going to take this into progressive hamstring stretch. So just wrap your hands around a little bit more if you can, depending on your flexibility. So from here, I'll just demonstrate first. We're going to exhale and lift that leg. What you don't want to do is then tip backwards, okay? So imagine you're up against a brick wall, so you've got to stay nice and tall. So are we ready? Deep breath in. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift again. Good. Inhale, down. This one, bring up and hold. Exhale, lift. So you should be going a little bit higher, sitting nice and tall, don't lean back. Good, one more breath here, deep breath in. And exhale, slowly lowering that leg down. Good. And bring that other foot into the band, bring that other one up. because we're going to do that on the other side. So one hand around both ends of the strap. That's twice I've done that now. Okay, so other knee is bent and up to start with. We'll drop it out when we roll down. So arm out to the side, slowly roll down. Control through the core. Good, walk that foot in, drop the knee out to the side. Hand goes just on the inside of that thigh. Good, so engage the core and just start moving that heel around. So little circles to start, slowly getting bigger. And just notice any differences in the hips, if it feels different to the other side. See how that mobility is compared to the first side you did. And just start making those circles a lot bigger. Sweeping that leg around. Good, last circle. Bring the foot back to center. Good, settle. And then go back the other way. Starting small, increasing the size of the circle each time. Keep the core engaged so that other leg doesn't start moving. Good, nice big sweeps. Good, last one. Good, pick that leg back up. Good. Okay, both hands around the end of the strap. So, nice deep breath in. Exhale, pull that foot towards you. Good, inhale as you release. Exhale, pull it in. Again, each time, just taking that leg a little bit further, lengthening the muscle. And don't expect them both to be the same, okay? It might not go as far as the other leg, it might go further. Good, exhale, pull it in. Good, just keep working with the breath. On the next one, we're going to pull it in and hold. So it's going to take a few breaths here, holding that leg in. Good, one more breath here. Good, on the next exhalation, we're going to pull ourselves up. So deep breath in. Exhale, pull all the way up to sitting. Good. So just bringing that other foot on the inside of that leg, dropping the knee out. Hand around the end of each strap. You might want to make it a bit shorter than the previous one. So sitting up nice and tall, remember you're against a brick wall. Exhale, lift. Inhale, down. Exhale, lift. Exhale, lift and hold. Smile. Good, and slowly lower that down. Good, just release off there. Pop the strap to one side. Okay, just give those legs a little shake. Okay, so from here, just leaning back, we're going to take one foot over the other knee. So because we've just done the hamstrings, we're going to then go into the glutes. So walk one heel in. You always want to be pushing this knee away from you, okay? So lift up your bottom, walk the bum towards your heel, walk the hands in, and then push the chest up, okay? And that's when you push that knee away from you, okay? You don't want it touching your chest. Push it away and breathe into it. You should be feeling this in your glutes. If you're not, you're going to lift the bum up again, walk it towards your heel, walk the hands in, lift it again. Good, releasing that off. Walk the hips back and just shake those legs out. We're going to go onto the other side. So lift the knees again, take one foot over the other. Lift yourself up, walk yourself into the heel, walk the hands in, push the chest forward, push the knee away. Sitting up nice and tall. Ooh. If you feel that, stay with it. If you want to go further, lift the bottom, walk it in, walk the hands in, push the chest, push the knee away, and breathe. 2 more breaths here. Last one. Good, releasing yourself backwards, so just walk the bottom back, release the hands, unhook the leg, and then we're going to take the feet as wide as your mat. If you're not on a mat, you're just going to go a little bit wider than your hips. So into beetle, hands between the ankles, and then take the hands underneath the feet. So I've gone through the middle and wrapped around. Chin into the chest, and then tuck your tailbone under, pull away from your feet, really curve through the back. Feel that lovely stretch. Then if you want to take this to a deeper stretch, you're just going to walk the feet away, shuffle your bum back a little bit, and then you can bring yourself a bit lower to the floor, and again just pull away. Good. Slowly coming up, unhooking the hands. Keep the feet where they are. We're going to go into the shoulders. So opposite hand sweeps over, wraps around the outside of that foot, so around the little toe. Hand on the floor just to support you, chin into the chest, and just pull away. As you're pulling away, you want to almost push the foot into your hand to deepen the stretch. Just feel that stretch through this back of the shoulder, down through to your mid-back. Couple of breaths here. Good. Slowly release off. Unhook the hand. Cross to the other side. Hand around the outside of the foot, round the little toe. Chin into the chest. Pull away. And then just push that foot into your hand to increase the stretch. Good. 2 more breaths here. And slowly releasing that off. Good. Bring the arm up. Well done. Okay. So we are going to roll down. We're going to need the strap again. So we're going to go into star. So you want to bring the soles of your feet together. Let the knees drop open. And you want to just make sure there's enough space around you, okay? So we're going to be taking the leg out to the side and over. So first of all, just roll yourself down, keeping the soles of the feet together. And then you're just going to have to lift up your hips and drop them down again, just to let the body settle. Hands on the inside of your thighs. Good, so take a deep breath in. Exhale, just press those thighs open a little bit more. You're going to feel fighting on the inside of those thighs. They're not going to want to go. Just keep breathing through. Good. Just slowly release the pressure on the hands. Just grab your strap. Good, so just finding the centre of your strap, lift up one leg, you're going to wrap the strap around the bottom of the foot and take that leg up above you. So the same arm, same side as that leg is going to be holding onto the strap. Sorry, change hands, so you want opposites. Okay, this arm is going to go out to the side, and we're just going to let that leg drop out to the side. Good, so same arm, same leg, and just take that other hand just on the inside of that thigh, because we don't want the knee to go with it. Okay, you want to keep that hip open, just letting that leg drop out to the side. So you've got the strap there to support the foot. And then if you want to, you can just release it a little bit more to go a little bit further. So don't stop it going. Just get a nice stretch on the inner thigh. Good, one more breath here. And then on the exhalation, you're going to slowly lift that leg with the band. Swap hands. This arm's now going to go out to the side. And just let that leg go all the way across. And then you're going to feel the stretch through the glutes. And then because you've got the strap here, you can lift the foot up a little bit higher. So towards the outside of that shoulder. So it's going straight out from the hip. And then you're just going to control the stretch with the band. Just let all that release through so you can feel it from your glutes all the way down the side of your leg. Just let the stretch happen. Good, take a deep breath in. And on the exhalation, lift that leg back up to center. Good, okay, so taking the strap in both hands, we're just going to bring the other foot up to join it. And just swap the feet over, so bring the other one down into half star. So same hand is holding the strap as the leg that's above you. Other hand's going on the knee to stop it moving. Deep breath in. On the exhalation, just let that foot drop out to the side. See how far it wants to go. And just keep breathing into it. After a little while, you might find that the foot drops a little bit, just as it gets used to the stretch and just eases into it. So remember to just give it a little bit more give on that strap. Just let it go further. Couple more breaths here. Just let that leg relax into the stretch. Good, now take a deep breath in. On the exhalation, slowly pull that leg up. Swapping hands on the strap, take the other arm out to the side, let that leg go over. Slowly into that stretch. And then if you want to, you can just lift that foot a little bit higher on the outside. Nice deep breaths. Good, one more deep breath in. On the exhalation, slowly lift that leg back up. Good. Taking both hands around the end of the strap, bring the other leg in. Wrap around. And we're going to do a double hamstring stretch. So from here, you want to keep the hips into the floor. Exhale, pull the legs towards you. Inhale, release. Exhale, pull in. Good. keep working with the breath. And if you want to work more into your lower back, you're going to let the hips come off the floor. So you're going to bring those legs a little bit closer towards you, lifting the lower back up and release. And again, exhale, pull in, let the hips come up. Good, last one. Good, and release that off. So just take the strap to one side, hug the knees in. Good, we're just going to roll onto our side. Okay, so tuck the knees up. Make sure your hips are stacked, so you'll see your knees are stacked as well. Bottom hand on your knees, so it's going to stop you moving. And we're going to just open up the chest and the shoulder. So sweep the arm around. Nice big sweeps. Feel a nice stretch through the front of the shoulder. Remember not to let the hips go with you. Good, this time go around, find that strongest stretch and just let the arm hang into it. Good, and slowly bring that arm back. One more sweep around just to release off the stretch. Good, and rest. Rolling onto your back and then just rolling over to the other side. I'm just going to turn myself around so that you can see me still. So bringing the knees up, stacking the hips, hand on the knee, relax the head down, sweep the arm around. Good, on the next sweep around, find that strongest point of stretch and just let the arm hang there. Almost like you've got a heavy weight in that hand, pulling it down. Just breathe through, let that shoulder open up. One more breath here, and we'll release it off. Just bring the arm around, one more big sweep all the way around. Good, back to center. Just hug those knees back into the chest. Bring the hands around, bring the chin into the chest. Good, releasing that off. Hands behind the knees. We're going to take it into a pixie roll. So you're going to come up and cross the feet, let the head flop forward and then come back through. So come all the way up, forward, roll through the spine, recross the legs. Good, 2 more pixie rolls. Good, and just coming up to a cross-legged position. So just sitting on your sit bones, getting nice and comfortable. Okay, so we're going to raise the arms up and we're going to twist down to the side, looking around. Inhale up, exhale, twist. Good, just keep going from side to side, looking over the shoulder and just seeing if each time you can twist a little bit further, see a little bit further around that shoulder. Exhale, twist. Good, one more. coming back to centre. So we're going to stretch through the neck. So you want to squeeze one armpit, sorry. So bring the elbow into the side of the body, okay? And then just hand onto the ear, pull the head down. Just keep squeezing here, just to increase the stretch. And then just start turning the chin. Look down and look back up. And just do that a few times and you'll just find the tightest point. And when you find that tight point, just hold it there. Nice deep breaths. Just let all that tension release from your neck. Good, one more breath here. And on the exhalation, just slowly let that neck release and come back up. Bring the other hand down. Good, squeezing into the armpit. Hand onto the ear and pull. And then just start turning the head, looking up and looking back down. And just find that tight point. When you find it, just stay there. And just breathe into it. So each exhalation, just let that tension go. Good, one more breath. Deep breath in. And exhale, slowly releasing that neck. Good, bring that arm down, just give the shoulders a little roll. Good, then we're going to work into the back of the neck. So hands on the back of the head. Exhale, bring the chin into the chest. And just stay there. And just feel that tension releasing in the top of your back. And if you want to, you can just bring the chin a little bit closer into that chest. Just see what your body allows you to do. Exhalation, just slowly release the hands, slowly bringing your chin back up. Good, roll the shoulders. Okay, we're going to go into our relaxation. So you can either stay seated, so just resting your hands on your knees, keeping a nice straight back, or you can go down on your back and just have the knees bent and just get into a comfortable position. If you need to put an extra layer on, please do. We're going to be here just for a couple of minutes. So if you're in position, just want you to close your eyes. I just want you to take a nice deep breath in, filling the belly with air, and exhale. Inhale again, and exhale, let that breath go. One more here. Exhale. Good. Okay. We're just going to slowly breathe in for a count of 4 and exhale for a count of 4. Concentrating on that breath. Slowly in for 4 and slowly out for 4. Any point of your body that is touching the floor, just let it relax, let it blend into the ground. Let any tension go with the breath. that space before you then exhale. Exhale for 4. And again, leave a gap, leave a space of complete nothingness before you inhale again. Just keep working through that breath. Start floating. Float anywhere you want to. It can be in space amongst the stars. Just feel light as a feather. It can be in the sea. It can be in the wind and in the clouds. Feeling the sun on your body. It can be floating around the forest, through the long grass. Completely weightless. Imagine yourself as a leaf, the way a leaf just slowly floats back down to the earth, swishing from side to side. And as we bring the breath back to normal, you're going to slowly let yourself just float back down, settle back down into the position where your body is. With the last couple of breaths, you're just going to rejoin your physical self. And just come back to your natural breath and start wriggling the fingers and the toes. Good, just slowly opening your eyes when you're ready. You might want to just roll the shoulders a little bit. Good. If you're lying down, you can slowly bring yourself up to sitting. And we're just going to take the hands by our sides. Just take a nice deep breath in. And exhale, nice big stretch. Good, and again, sweeping all the way up. And exhale. Good, last one. This time bringing the hands together. And just bring the hands down to your heart center. Good. And just bring your hands up to your third eye. Thank you very much for joining me today. Thank you. Namaste to you all. So just try and stay nice and chilled for the rest of the evening, and hopefully you will sleep very well. Thank you very much.